Most business owners waste months creating YouTube videos that get random views from people who would never buy, because they're missing these 3 methods for finding video ideas that actually convert viewers to qualified sales calls. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to find killer video ideas that books calls and blows up your business. And this is the process we have used with 50 plus business owners over the last 3 years, generating $800,000 in sales pipeline and 35 million organic views, consistently turning YouTube videos into qualified sales calls. Now here's something that will blow up your mind. The difference between a video that gets 50,000 views and books 0 sales calls versus the video that gets 5,000 views and books 10 qualified calls isn't editing, thumbnail, or even content quality. It's whether you pick the topic your clients are actively searching for versus something you want to talk about. Now let me show you what I mean exactly with our client Waybook. They were doing what every other SaaS does, making videos about their product, such as Waybook feature videos, product demos, etc. And they were getting like 100 to 200 views with 0 new customers. We shifted them to make videos about what their ideal customers were actually searching. So something like this video, SOP versus policy versus procedures versus processes, what's the difference? Or something like how to create an employee training manual for small business owners in 2025, step by step. You see the difference? The result being 3 out of 8 videos of Waybook ranked number 3 on Google and YouTube search. Their product and videos are now reaching towards 100 plus ideal customers every day. Videos getting 8 to 10k views, and the channel just hit 1000 plus subscribers. Same company, same expertise, the only difference, video topic that solve actually customer problems rather than just random product videos. So how do you find these topics consistently? Let me break down our exact process, and at the end, I'll give you 25 plug and play templates. If you just use one template every week, you will have content planned for next 6 months. And I'm giving this completely for free, so stick around till the end. But let me show you how this works. The first thing we do with every client is simple. We steal what's already working. We are literally taking proven concepts from other competitors and industries and then adapting them to our client's niche. So here's what I mean. We found this format that was crushing it everywhere. So that's like X years of knowledge in X minutes. So something similar what Simon Squibb did, 30 years of business knowledge in 2 hours 26 minutes, right? Something similar, this other creator did 10 years of drawing knowledge in 21 minutes. There's more, 10 years of self-improvement knowledge in 14 minutes 52 seconds. So you get that, right? Now this is a simple concept, but videos using this were getting millions of views across different industries. So for our client Virtual Bacon in the crypto space, we adapted it to 7 years of crypto trading knowledge in 50 minutes. Results? Now you can see here, it is the second most popular video on the channel. It's 7.2x outliers and generated significant direct revenue to the business. Here's another example. Lara Costa has this LinkedIn video, how the new rich are blowing up on the LinkedIn right now. Now, the same concept works everywhere. For business coach, it could be how smart entrepreneurs are scaling to 7 figures right now. Or for Instagram coach, it could be how the new rich are blowing up on Instagram right now. Take her other video, 7 LinkedIn hacks that are so good they feel illegal. For business coach, it could be 7 client acquisition strategies that are so good they feel illegal. Or for a Facebook ad experts, that could be 7 Facebook ad hacks that are so good they feel illegal. Now the common thing between these videos are outlier videos. That means they have high views compared to the average channel views. Now, what is the right way to find such videos? So what you do is install vidIQ extension and go on just YouTube. What you see here is the outlier score. So you see there's 2.6x, there's 3.5x, it says outlier score here. Now make sure the videos that you're adapting is at least between 3 to 10x outlier or got way more views compared to the average views on the channel. Now there are different ways to just adapt these videos. You just don't gotta copy paste it. There are different ways. Turn and tweak the title, you can adapt thumbnail and tweak it to your own brand and own niche and use that. Or you can just mix 2 titles and make a new one fresh out for yourself. The strategy is simple. Find what's working, keep the structure, change the niche. Another thing we do for our client is break down their main offer using what I call the funnel approach. Because here's where most people still mess up. They don't actually know how to turn their business into video topics. Now you can't just make random videos about business tips and expect qualified prospects to find you. You need to be strategic about this. Here's how this actually works. At the top of the triangle is your main offer, the big thing that you sell. Let's say you're a business coach and the main thing that you sell is we help coaches scale to 6 figures, right? Most people would make videos like how to scale your business, way too broad and competitive. Instead, we break it down into core components in the middle layer. So here it would be like pricing, client acquisition, service delivery, strategic planning and goal setting, mindset, etc., right? This goes all in the second pillar. But we just don't stop there. Each of those gets broken down into specific searchable problems that your ideal clients are Googling. So the pricing strategy becomes how to price coaching without losing clients, or when to raise your coaching rates and how to do it, or the pricing mistakes that costing you 10K per month. For client acquisition, it becomes how to get coaching clients without cold outreach, the content strategy that books 10 calls per week. You get it, right? See the difference? These are specific problems that people actually search for, not just generic business advice. Here's why this works so well. Each layer 3 video pre-educates prospects on what you exactly help with. By the time they book a call with you, they already understand your expertise, your strategies, and your approach. The third thing we do is take one successful video topic and turn it into multiple different videos. Because here's what most people do wrong. They make one video about any topic and just move on. We milk every good topic for all it's worth. Look, instead of making one video about how to price your services, we create an entire content series from the same topic. So let's say how to price your service. That's the main how-to video for you. Then there's 5 pricing mistakes that are killing your business. That's the mistake version for it, right? Then there comes why most coaches underprice themselves. That's the psychology behind it. Then there's client reaction when I doubled my price. That's the story version of the top. Then there is should you raise your price? Here's how to tell. The decision framework, right? Now all these 5 videos are in same category, that is the pricing, but have like 5 different angles and serving 5 different audience with their specific different levels of nurturing, with their specific different levels of awareness. Same core topic, 5 completely different videos that all serve different search intents and audience stages. Here's exactly how to do this. Pick one topic from your offer breakdown that's already working, then create these 5 variations. First would be how to version, how to achieve result. Mistake version, X mistake that cause X problem. Then there would be Y version, why common belief is wrong, right? Then there is the story version, how client name achieved result. Then there's the decision version, should you take action? Here's how to tell, right? This multiplies your content output while staying focused on topics you know convert the prospect. But here's the thing, you don't just randomly remix the topics. You want to track which of these variations actually perform. For example, when we did the pricing series with one of our coaching clients, the mistakes version got 3x more views compared to the how-to version. But the story version booked 2x more calls. The data tells you which angle resonates most with your audience, so you can double down on what works. Now you got the system for finding video ideas, stealing concepts, and breaking down your offer. But before I give you the exact video idea templates, let me save you from the 3 video idea mistakes that kill your results before you even start. Now, the first mistake is picking topics that are way too broad. Like, I'll see someone make a video called How to Start a Business. Who's that for? Everyone and no one. You're going to attract entrepreneurs who can't afford your service. Instead, be specific. Something like how to start a consulting business while working full-time. Now, you're attracting people who already have money and experience. Second mistake most people do is making videos for entertainment value rather than for business results. Look, I get it. You see Mr. Beast videos getting millions of views and think I need to be entertaining. But you need to understand the fact that you are not trying to build an entertainment channel. You are building a business. So instead of doing videos like I lived like my client for 24 hours, make something like how my client went from burnout to 50K a month in 90 days. Both can be engaging, but one positions your expertise and can attract the right buyer. And the third mistake is ignoring search intent. That just means you're making educational content when you need to be making conversion content or vice versa. If you see more searches generating in keyword like how to price coaching packages, they are ready to buy. That means people who are searching that are pretty ready to buy. But if you're ignoring that and creating videos around different topics such as beginner's guide to coaching or X mistakes to coaching, where the search results is pretty low, that means you're just ignoring your right audience. Give them the pricing strategy, give them the videos your audience are actually searching for in your industry. Alright, now you know how to avoid those traps. Here's the exact template that you've been waiting for, our complete video idea swipe file. These are 25 templates that work across any niche. We have tested this dozens of times and they perform every time. So I'm going to break these down into categories so you know exactly when to use each one. First thing is action-based templates. Top funnel, these attract people to you. Now the first title is how to achieve results in time frame, even if the common objection. And then there are 8 different things here. I'm not gonna read all of it, so just read it, or you can just get the template first link below in the description. Now these work because people searching for these are ready to take action. They are not just browsing, they want solution, right? Second is education or authority templates, the middle of the funnel. These build trust with people researching. Now the first example here could be why common strategies stopped working in air, do this instead. Second could be 10 myths about topic that cost you specific loss, right? So just again go through these, pick this according to your topics. And then the next is social proof templates, the conversion accelerators. These converts browsers into bookers. These would be mainly your client results. So this would be how client went from A to B in X time. Or client interview, the strategy, that specific achievement, right? So just behind the scene videos, the student success videos, all those come under here. Now, these are gold because they show exact what's possible. When someone sees your client go from struggling to successful, they start imagining themselves in that position, right? So these are the most important for conversion, right? Then there are comparison or competitive templates, the decision stage. These help people choose, right? Option A versus option B, which actually delivers results. Then there's I tried, number, tools, strategies. Here's the one is winner, right? So just go through these, pick the best ones. I'm going to drop these templates in the description. So just check out the first link and you can get this. Now, here's the key. You don't just randomly pick templates from here. You want to use different types based on what stage of the customer journey you're targeting. If you want people ready to buy, use action-based. If you're building authority, use educational. If you want to convert people who are already interested, use social proof. Everything I walked you through is our exact agency insider methods that we use to book calls and grow your business. Don't forget to grab the complete implementation guide I mentioned. It has all the methods, the 25 templates, mistakes to avoid checklist, and a 4-week action plan to get you started. Click the link below this video and download it for free. But here's the reality. Having these systems and actually executing them consistently are completely two different things. You could take everything I gave you and spend the next 6 months figuring out all the details, making expensive mistakes, and trying to optimize on your own. Or you could work with people who have already done this hundreds of times and know exactly how to avoid those costly errors. If you're serious about building a YouTube system that brings in 10 to 20 qualified calls every month, click the second link in the description below and book a strategy call. We look at your business, your market, and show you exactly how this would work for your specific situation. Thanks for watching. Make sure to check out the rest of the video on the channel to learn more about YouTube strategies to grow your business.